I became president of the pro-life group in my campus and helped to lead an ultimately successful initiative petition which led to a referendum which overturned the first gay spousal law in North America, and which overturned the first gay spousal law.
About 20 years ago, now United Conservative Party leader Jason Kenney made these comments about his time at a university in San Francisco where he helped prevent gay people the chance to visit dying spouses in hospital at the height of the AIDS epidemic. The NDP is now highlighting these comments in a documentary they debuted in Calgary. And for Calgary Cross candidate Ricardo Miranda, it still hurts today.
I understand he was 32 years old when he made those comments. I was 19 when I had my first child. I grew up pretty quickly and I learned about life very soon. And to think about the fact that it's been all these many years and still haven't seen or heard an apology, it's very much relevant to today.
Now, Kenney was asked about these views at a press conference in Calgary, and he echoed past remarks that his views have changed.
When I took these positions in college as a teenager in the 1980s, for example, on domestic partners legislation, the position I took was the position of the majority of voters in the most liberal city in North America, San Francisco, and the then Mayor Dianne Feinstein.
But Kenney has never directly apologized, nor has he acknowledged the harm these actions and comments may have caused, which is a disappointment to those who watch the film.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Moral relativity is, come on, seriously. You know, even in the worst of circumstances, there have been apologies, real apologies that have been made. In the context that he's talking about, we shouldn't have to do anything about reconciliation with Indigenous people then, right? Because it's an issue of the past. No, it's not. The damage was done, and the damage is still being felt today.
The excuse or the reason that it was acceptable at the time ignores the responsibility that we have to be kind to one another and to treat one another with fairness and respect. I moved to Calgary from Northern California, and that's a part of why I'm so emotional, because I have friends and family in that area, and I know that we, the LGBTQ community, we lost too many people in the generation ahead of mine. I'm a millennial. We will never get them back, and I don't want to foreclose the possibility of people changing. People change. But there needs to be evidence of that change and atonement.
And people who lived in San Francisco at the time were interviewed in the film, and they also say a proper apology is still needed.
On the path to repentance, you must admit that you did wrong, confess that you did wrong, and then atone. So I would look forward to the day that he understands the damage that he did and atones for it.
In Calgary, Tom Ross, City News.